Thank you, studio audience. Hello, Indiana. Barbara, we've taken Who's Your Millionaire on the road again for this month. Last month, the logical progression, Hawaii. This month, Muncie.
That's right. We'll be in Muncie at the Emmons Auditorium on February 22nd, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later.
All right, we're looking forward to returning to Ball State. Now, last February was a very lucky month for us, as you saw, and we have 6 contestants eagerly awaiting their chance to become our next February Who's Your Millionaire. So here's Tony Lamont to introduce them to us.
Thanks, Mark. Player number 1 is Diane Shaw of Etna Green, a layout person for R&R Donnelly & Sons. Diane believes in living moment to moment, and that's how she'll pick her numbers. She says she plans to wing it. Diane purchased her lucky ticket at Etna Quick Service in Etna Green. Player number 2, Carl Brody of West Lafayette, is the father of 2 and a 4-H youth program coordinator at Purdue University. Carl had never purchased a lottery ticket until after his name was drawn on our show. His entry ticket was a Christmas gift from his mother. Carl's ticket was purchased at Hamburg Shell Food Mart in Sellersburg. Player number 3, Steve Brown of Greenwood, is the father of 1 and co-owner and president of La Bamba's Tex-Mexican Restaurante in Columbus. Steve considers himself a practical joker, but a few weeks ago, his wife and a friend played a joke on Steve. They led him to believe that he had won the $4.5 million Lotto Cash jackpot. Steve purchased his lucky ticket at Ray's Marathon Service in Columbus. Player number 4, Jim Rohr of Fort Wayne, is the father of 2 and a cut-to-linked line operator for Art Iron Steel Service Center. Jim says the only thing he's ever won was a pair of red ball jet shoes on the Bozo the Clown show when he was 9 years old. Jim purchased his entry ticket at Cloverleaf Plaza in Fort Wayne. Player number 5, Margaret White of Anderson, is a homemaker and mother of 4. Margaret says that the day her name was drawn, her left palm was itching. When she told her husband that it was a sign of money to come, he said it was just a coincidence. Margaret purchased her lucky ticket at Village Pantry number 375 in Anderson. And player number 6, Jean McEldowney of Speedway, is a retired industrial nurse. Jean is a devout IU basketball fan and never misses a game. Jean was a little upset the night her name was drawn because the phone rang off the hook and she missed the entire IU game. Jean purchased her lucky ticket at Don Adams Shell in Indianapolis.
Thank you, Tony. It is time to play Who's Your Millionaire. Each of our contestants will have 3 number selections worth $1,000 to $10,000. The top 2 cash prize winners will advance to our playoff round, and the winner of that round will go to our millionaire board. There are 2 bonus prizes on the board that do not count toward your cash prize total. This is contestant number 1, Diane Shaw of Etna Green. Welcome.
Thank you.
You ready to go?
Yes.
Bit nervous?
Yes.
All right, get that first one out of the way. It's always the easiest.
17.
Why do you like 17?
It's Adam's number.
Okay. 4,000. Great start. All right. Hi, Carl.
Hi.
Which number would you like to start?
Number 4, please.
All right, number 4 for Carl. He begins with $3,000. All right. Steve, welcome.
Welcome. Let's go with number 3, please.
First time I've been welcome to the show. Thank you. Number 3. 5,000. Vocal audience. Hi, Jim.
Oh,
Which one would you like? Keep
number
those big
14,
numbers
please.
14? All right. Let's see what it does for Jim, and it's worth $1,000. All right. You got a bunch of those up there. Got to get them off. Hi, Margaret. Go ahead and give us your number.
Number 7.
All right. Why do you like 7?
I don't know.
Lucky number. Okay. $1,000. All right. All right, Gene, we need to finish off that first round. Do you think we're ever going to get here?
No.
All right.
I'll take 23.
23. Special reason?
No.
Okay.
None.
She likes 23, and 23 gave her $8,000. No wonder. Tony Lamont, what a fabulous first round we've had. Why don't you recap it for us?
Thanks, Mark. Jean McEldowney of Speedway has $8,000. Steve Brown of Greenwood has $5,000. And Diane Shaw of Etna Green has $4,000.
We have 2 unbelievable bonus prizes up on that board, plus our $10,000 amount. We'll see if our contestants can pull it off when we return to Who's Your Millionaire, so stay with us.
Welcome back to Who's Your Millionaire? Our game is played under the supervision of the Hoosier Lottery and the independent accounting firm of Deloitte & Touche.
We're back with Who's Your Millionaire, where we begin with contestant with the lowest dollar amount for rounds 2 and 3 and continue upward. Now, Jim, you only got $1,000. Jim Rowe, Fort Wayne, but the good news is the big money's still up there, right, Jim?
Sure.
Now, you were so cool and calm and cutting up before the show, and now you're kind of taking those deep breaths, aren't you?
No, just studying the board.
Really? Now, what was the only other thing you had ever won?
A pair of red ball jets from the Bozo show.
From Bozo.
Yep.
You got to love Bozo.
Yep.
Well, you might win $1 million from Bozo today,
Well,
huh?
I hope.
All right, good luck. $1,000. Which number would you like for
Number
your second?
20.
Number 20, okay. $4,000 for Jim. Good job. That's the way to get back in it. Margaret White of Anderson, $1,000 on your first pick, and kind of an interesting thing happened to you the day you found out you were going to be on our show, huh?
Yes.
What'd you tell your husband?
My left hand started itching all day, and I said they might pull my name out tonight.
If your left palm itches, it's a sign of money to come.
Yes.
Can't help but notice all the audience now scratching their left palm and some in the back of their head. All right. $1,000 so far. Which number are you?
29.
29.
29.
All right. A little bit of indecision. Let's see if that does her well. The TV! The Unbelievable Entertainment Center for Margaret. Tony, tell her what she's won.
You'll be watching Who's Your Millionaire in style every Saturday night with your new home entertainment center from L.S. Ayres Department Store. Your electronics package includes a 27-inch high-resolution Sony TV, a 135-watt stereo system, an 8mm video handycam and VCR. Congratulations and good viewing from the Hoosier Lottery.
That's it, Margaret. Huh? You weren't quite sure about 29 either, were you?
Well, it's my birthday.
Well, then it was a heck of a choice. Wish you could take it again, but you got to take another number for a dollar amount. What would you like?
Number 15.
All right. 15, the same way she delivered her other number. Let's see if it's good again. $9,000, I guess. Wow, Margaret, that gives you 10 grand. Hi, Carl.
Hi.
Carl Brody of West Lafayette. And you are going to be, Carl, one of the all-time favorites of viewers of this show when they find out that you made it on this show without ever having purchased a lottery ticket. They are going to love that, Carl. Now, how does that happen?
My mother purchased it. She plays every week, and she gave it to us as a Christmas present.
And so now you're on the show.
And I passed it, yeah.
I hope you're going to share some with Mom, aren't you?
Plan to, yes.
All right. And have you bought just some lottery tickets out of guilt since you've been on the show?
Yes.
Okay, good. That makes us feel better. 3,000 so far. Which number would you like?
Number 10.
All right, number 10 for Carl. $2,000. Good choice. Diane, we have been waiting for 2 weeks. We choose contestants now for shows that are going to be 2 weeks from now. The ones you guys have chosen will be on our show 2 weeks from now. And when the name Etna Green, Indiana, showed up, all of us said, where's Etna Green? We've been dying to ask you.
It's about 40 miles south of South Bend.
And you collect baseball cards?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Andre Dawson.
How much is that worth?
His rookie card's pretty good.
Really? I don't. You know, the problem with all the baseball cards I have when I was a kid, I still have them, but I used to play with them. I didn't, we'd play with them rather than put them in the plastic wrapper and stuff, so they're all worthless. Which number would you like, Diane? You can buy all kinds of baseball cards with your money today.
27.
All right, let's hope it's a big one. $1,000, okay. Contestant number 3 is Steve Brown of Greenwood. Steve, you're up there, and first of all, thanks for wearing that show of support for our troops. That's a terrific little ribbon you got there, red, white, blue, and yellow. Diane was doing the same, a lot of people in our audience, and I know you're here for one reason and one reason only, not only to win money, but to plug your restaurant.
La Bamba's Tex-Mexican restaurant in Columbus, Indiana.
There it is.
Please stop by. We're here to please and not to tease.
So what's the special today?
Well, I'm going to pick number 18, please.
Okay, 18, of course, the Millionaire's Platter.
The Millionaire's Platter.
$5,000, good choice. You ask him for some other question, he answers with a number, Gene. I guess you got to go with it. How are you? Pretty good so far, I'd guess. $8,000 from Speedway, Indiana.
Right.
And what's that like having all that traffic around there one big weekend
good.
out of the year?
It isn't good.
No, you have to fight that?
I leave.
You get out?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Uh-huh.
The only resident of Indiana that doesn't attend the race?
Right.
Unbelievable. What are you going to do with all this money you've been winning so far?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, I think some people in the audience have some good ideas for you, judging from the noise they made when you won $8,000. What would you like for your second choice?
22.
Okay. 22 for Gene. Let's see what happens. $1,000. Okay. Now, before we get to round 3, Barbara is here with some information about our next road show.
Thanks, Mark. In January, we took our mystery trip to Hawaii. This month, we're traveling to Muncie, but we're taking a bit of a mystery trip with us. On Friday, February 22nd, we'll be playing Who's Your Millionaire at Emmons Auditorium on the campus of Ball State University. Our game kicks off at 7 p.m., and everyone in attendance will have a chance to win a trip for 2 to Hawaii. Our winner will stay at the beautiful Sheraton Waikiki and will enjoy the same fun activities that we did on our mystery trip. And if you can't make it to Muncie, you could still win a trip to Hawaii by playing the Hoosier Lottery's newest instant game, Aloha. And remember, whenever you play Aloha or any of the Hoosier Lottery's games, you could win a TV entry ticket that could earn you a spot right here on Who's Your Millionaire. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Barbara. You'll be able to see that special Who's Your Millionaire in Muncie on Saturday, February 23rd. Check your local newspaper or TV guide for the time in your area. Tony, I think this might be the closest first 2 rounds we've ever had. Why don't you recap it for us?
Thanks, Mark. It is a close game. 3 of our contestants are tied with $5,000, and Gene McEldowney of Speedway has $9,000, and Steve Brown and Margaret White both have $10,000.
Whoa! All right, Diane. You got $5,000. As the 2 other contestants, which number would you like?
Number 8.
Number 8 for Diane to add to her $5 grand and get back into this one. $1,000. All right. That gives you a total of $6,000 on the day. It won't be enough to overtake our leaders, but we had fun with you. Thanks a lot for being with us.
Thank you.
All right. Carl, you have $5 grand as well. Which one?
Number 28.
All right. Somebody like 28. It may have been Mom. 3,000. Boy, again, not enough, but a really good day. Not bad for a man who'd never purchased a ticket before he learned he was going to be on our show. $8,000 reward for doing that, Carl. Thank you. Now, Jim, you're at that $5,000 mark. Which one?
Number 9.
All right. No hesitation. $2,000. That gives you a pretty swell day on the day as well. $7,000 better than a pair of red ball jets,
That's
isn't it?
right.
All right. Congratulations. Now, Gene, $9,000 so far. You were kind of irritated when you found out you were going to be on the show. You're trying to watch the IU game, and people are calling you.
Right.
Nothing worse than trying to watch an IU game and people telling you you're going to win $1 million. All right. Which number would you like? 21? 21 for Gene. $2,000. That gives you $11,000. You're still in it, so hang in there. Steve, you have $10,000, as does Margaret. A very close game right now. Which number would you like?
Number 6, please.
All right. 6 for our restaurant owner. $6,000. That gives you $16,000, Steve. Margaret, you have $10,000. Which number would you like?
Number 13.
Okay. Margaret always makes sure of these numbers. The trip. She's won the second bonus prize. Tony, tell her what it's all about.
Get ready for some fun in the sun because you've won a 1-week vacation for 2 at the beautiful Sheraton Waikiki Hotel in Honolulu, Hawaii. Your trip includes a tour of the highlights of the island of Oahu, exciting events like the Luau Paradise Cove. We made lots of friends when Who's Your Millionaire visited Hawaii, so tell them you're from Indiana and you'll get the royal treatment, and you'll be staying at our favorite Hawaiian hotel, the Sheraton Waikiki. Congratulations from the Hoosier Lottery.
Margaret.
I don't know. My hands are sweating today. They're not itching, they're sweating.
Tiny bubbles. All right. You're still itching that palm, aren't you?
No, they're sweating today. No.
That must be an even better sight. Which number would you like?
Number 19.
19?
19.
Okay. $3,000. It gives you $13,000. Gene, that means we're going to have to say goodbye to you, but what a terrific day. $11,000. Thanks. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Now, Margaret, you're just calling numbers off as frequently as anybody has in this show. You have $13,000. We're in the bonus round. You need at least $3,000 to catch Steve. You need a pick of $4,000 to assure yourself a chance to pass him. Which number would you like?
Mm. 24.
Okay. 24 for Margaret. Her bonus round choice is worth $3,000. That gives you $16,000. That means when Steve makes his choice, he's going to pass you. But what a day. The TV, the trip to Hawaii, and $16,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay? Contestant number 3, Steve LaBamba's Tex-Mex restaurant in Columbus. You have $16,000. This choice?
Number 11, please.
All right, number 11. Was that from your son?
That was for my son,
Okay.
Steven.
$2,000. There it is, $18,000. Steve, hang on, because coming up next, you're going to go for 1 million pesos. Stay with us.
It's time to find out if Steve Brown of Greenwood is going to become our next Who's Your Millionaire?
On our board, we have a stop symbol and $3 amounts valued at $100,000, $200,000, and $1 million. Not nearly the free advertising Steve's gotten on the show here tonight. Now, Steve, I've never seen anyone just blatantly pull their jacket aside and have La Bamba's right there on your shirt.
That is Columbus, Indiana, by the way.
I think you're going to be the first person to leave here owing us money. Now, you are a practical joker. We can kind of tell this, and your wife kind of pulled a good one on you a week or so ago, huh?
Yes, well, actually, it was about 6 weeks ago. We go to the Kroger we'll plug Kroger, too. We go to Kroger to do some normal grocery shopping. I pick a few quick picks. We get home, she calls one of my friends, gives them the numbers over the phone off of my tickets. And then I forget to watch the lotto. She says, why don't you call your friend? I do. He reads the numbers directly off my tickets that she had given him. And so needless to say, I know what it feels like to win $4.5 million. I was like a deer in headlights when I figured out what she did to me. So.
All right. And she's with you here today,
Yes, she is.
despite that evil joke.
Yes.
And now you might have something to show for it. $1 million. You could do it on your first selection. Just don't hit that stop sign. Which number would you like?
Number 3.
Number 3. $200,000. All right, you got a decision to make. You can take the $200,000 in its entirety today, or you can decide to go for the $1 million amount. There's $100,000 on the board right now as well. Which number would you like? Where would you rather stop or go? I'm sorry. He wants to go. I somehow knew he would. Okay, you've given up the $200 grand. This is your second pick. Which number would you like?
Number 2.
All right, number 2. $100,000. Okay, well, I won't bother explaining now about the give up and take, and you decided to definitely go.
Yes, I have.
Okay, he has hit the go button for the $1 million. You've given up the $200 grand. You've given up the $100,000. Which number?
1.
All right, 1.
Steve Jr. said number 1. Oh! It's the stop sign. Did you change your mind?
No.
Okay. He was going to go for 1 anyway. The 4 had the $1 million. But we want to give you $25,000 for making our final round. It gives you a total of $43,000 on the day. Congratulations. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to have tonight's $1.5 million Lotto cash drawing. And when we come back, we're going to tell you who's on our February 16th show. So stay with us. Welcome back to Who's Your Millionaire. Tony, we need 6 more contestants for our February 16th show. Who are they?
Joining us on Who's Your Millionaire will be Loretta Williams, Indianapolis, Angela Meyer, Celestine, Kent McMahon, Middlebury, Keith Carpenter, Kokomo, Verna Goodvine, Muncie, and Ronald Hall, Louisville, Kentucky.
And a brief reminder that you can turn tonight's non-winning Lotto cash tickets in for a free chance at Monday's Daily 3. You can see your local retailer for details. Again this week, our thoughts and prayers are with the troops in the Middle East. May they return home to us safely and soon. And a quick get well to my dad. Good night.
Barbara's Wardrobe furnished by Putting on the Ritz. Men's Clothing by Arnold's Men's Store. Plants by Nature's Way. The staff of Who's Your Millionaire stay at the Hyatt Regency, Indianapolis, your downtown destination.
You could win a trip to Hollywood. It's the Who's Your Mama contest, where your mom's first name could make you a winner. This Monday through Friday, win a $100 gift certificate from Watson's. Watch for details Monday through Saturday from 6 to 7:30 on TTV4. Now stay tuned for tonight's 8 o'clock movie, Run Silent, Run Deep, next.